3, 2, 1. All right, YouTube, we're back. Okay, this mic is kind of loud, so I'm gonna do this really smoothly though. TalentedOnes Media, hashtag TO Media, hashtag TO Podcast, hashtag TO Talks, hashtag. Then you gotta like do a dramatic pause. Dramatic pause.
Dramatic pause.
Hashtag too many hashtags. Keep hashtagging out, and we're back, man. Jay Shepard, y'all already know what's going on. Y'all know what time it is, and today here on TO, it's a little different, but this is kind of hits home for me because I'm a camera guy. Y'all don't really see it because y'all just see the camera angles and y'all see cameras and stuff and how we figure stuff out. Like if I told you right now, you might get 3 camera angles and it's just one camera here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, and you were a camera guy or yourself, so like this is fun for me. Yeah. This is film. This is cinematography. This is storytelling to its finest. This is Arizona. This is LA. This is Houston. This is Georgia. This is
and this is worldwide.
Right. This is Money Man credits. This is, you know what I'm saying, Stunner Bam credits. This is hip hop. This is new. This is fresh. This is film. This is content. Yeah. Everything nowadays is content. You are the future. This is content.
Man, we're the future.
I like this guy. Marco?
My boy.
What's going on, man?
Man, I appreciate you for having me, for real.
No problem, man. Marco's Locos Films. Marco's Locos Films, which is actually a tongue twister. A little bit. Say it 3 times if you got some time, everybody. But nah, how you doing today?
Man, I'm feeling blessed. Just being on the show, bro. Just putting together content, working, meeting like-minded people, bro. Just really pushes you. So I'm grateful, man.
Nah, bro, I appreciate that. One thing too, how we even got here, which is really interesting. This is one of the few times where I was said like, this happened real quick. This wasn't like this didn't take 2 weeks. This was like you DM me like, hey, I want to be on the show, and I was like, yeah, let's run it. Yeah. Like in a few minutes. Yeah. But nah, I think it's an energy thing. I saw what you had going on filming wise, and it was a little bit of just an intuition thing. I was just like, you know, why not?
Yeah, bro, that DM was quick, and when it happened, bro, I was like, yeah, this is like, we got to rock out. We got to work ASAP.
Yeah, good. Well, one, you saw the Cub interview, which I appreciate.
Yeah, bro, that shit was amazing. Shout out Cub, amazing producer, man.
Right, so you saw the Cub interview, and I was like, okay, cool. And then when I looked through your thing, and I seen that you were filming photography and everything with the camera, and I was like, okay, I can relate to this guy just on a general level of what you do. But, you know, you're doing it at a level now which we can all grow in general, but at the same time, you're doing that at a level now. We're starting to get some credits under your belt, man. First and foremost, when did you start? Like, when did you have like the urge to pick up a camera?
Bro, so it was crazy. Like, I remember when I first started, like, I was really big into like David Dobrik, you know, like pranks and stuff. So like, I always assumed I was gonna be like a vlogger, YouTuber. But then like I had this one. It's like I said, one of the biggest artists in our city, which I'm from Tucson, Arizona. I moved here in Houston about 2 years ago.
Hey, Arizona, shout out.
Shout out Arizona. But I really want to say Houston made me, though. Like, Tucson really gave me the platform, but Houston really built me. Just helped me work with different people. A lot of videographers I'm thankful for. Like, My Shit Diesel, Tail Shot This. Man, all them people, really. But other than that, bro, it's been a long journey. But I started with working with one of the biggest artists in Tucson. His name's Reezy. And then we put together a video, bro. And I put it together, bro, like in a day. And I was like, this has to be like one of the easiest things I've done. And so that's when I really found my craft. I prayed on it. And like God broke apart my whole life, bro. And that's when I came to Houston. I was like, no, I got to keep pursuing this music video stuff. Keep working with these artists.
When you say like it came easy to you, was it one of them things where like it just clicked, or was it was like, yo, this okay, I could just easily put this here, put this there? Cause you know, that could mean 2 different things. So like, what do you mean by like it came easy to you?
Like, bro, it's almost if like I heard your song, bro, I can already put in my head how I wanted to edit it. So like once I got the footage, bro, like chopping it, putting it here, it just felt so natural, bro. So
kind of like vision, like very visual.
Very visual.
Very visual. So, you know, I guess the technical term that would be like storyboarding.
Yeah, bro, it really feels like you get in your zen with it. I feel like you ever feel something, you're like, bro, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. One of those moments.
Gotcha. Okay, so we come from Arizona. We get to Houston, of course, upbringing Arizona. That's like you say, it made you. Well, you say Houston made you.
I say Houston made me. Tucson really gave me that platform to like how I felt. What direction was I going? And then when I got here, it was a long grind. Like you got to really put in faith, but it really made me, bro, with the people I was working with as far as like Rap A Lot, Money Man, EST GEE, Young and Ace.
Yeah, hey man, the name drops just kind of came quick. There.
Man,
we didn't get
bro,
there.
I'm barely like understanding who these, like, to me, I just came here, bro, and like that type of music really isn't big in Arizona. You know, the West Coast, they're all into like West Coast type beats, this and that. So when you get out here, like where the actual industry is, like I'm barely like this. Like past few months, I'm like, yo, what? I was working with Young, and it like once I really understood who these people were.
You know, and you know the thing is though too, which for me being like kind of born and raised out here, it's kind of different because it's like, okay, like that sound that you're talking about, the artists that you're working with have a specific sound, more southern trap, hard, do 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 do, 808s. You know what I'm saying? Which is technically the sound of hip hop right now. But which is it's interesting because like that's something like we kind of grew up around. But to hear you kind of say like, yo, it's not really big where I'm from. Y'all, you know, y'all are more West Coast, which is it's a different sound.
And I'm not saying like, I wish it was out there anymore. Like to me, it sucks because there's not a lot of big West Coast artists I could think of that are like blowing up. So it's like primarily what we listen to growing up is different than what you guys have. So when I came out here, I guess it kind of helped me because I'm not all fandom out over these artists because I'm barely knowing who they are, you know?
Ah, that makes sense. So you almost kind of went into this in a nice way because I always say this too. Like sometimes you walk into stuff ignorant, and when I say ignorant, it's like you just don't know. Yeah. You just don't know. Like you could go into a room, and that happens all the time. I was telling my god brother about certain situations. Like, yo, we've been around certain people. He'd be like, oh, that's such and such, and that's such and such, and I'd be like, I don't know who these. I don't really know who these people are like that. So you don't move different. Yeah. But if you were like, let's just say, I'm gonna just use an artist like a Kendrick, right? Yeah, Kendrick. Let's say if you were a huge Kendrick fan, but you see Kendrick, like now you like take a picture with Kendrick, you might fan out in your head like, oh,
yeah, but you gonna overthink shit. You like kind of like too skeptical. You feeling antsy. Like to me, I'm going to these situations like, this is who I am. This is what I'm supposed to do. Like I'm not overthinking the situation. So I'm glad how I got presented these people and like who presented themselves to me and who I got to work with. Because it's like I never took that situation as like I'm fanned out. Like I'm like, nah, like God put me in this position. I'm ready for this position.
So how did you? So like we said, we just said Young and A's. We said EST GEE. You know, I said Money Man, like Stunted Band.
A lot of people from Rap a Lot and Mob Ties and them.
So like when you got down here, was it like you had like a list of artists, or it was just a kind of like organic, like you just kind of found certain people to work with?
Bro, it's crazy. Honestly, like the way it worked out, I came down here, I didn't know one, right? So I'm just going to the gas station. Any opportunity is a good gas. It's a good opportunity to me.
First of all, just walk to the gas station is crazy.
Bro, like to like network like that is nuts. Bro, I would be in the clubs, like when I first got like, yo, go to the club, like just meeting new people, and I'm going to people in sections. I'm like, just that, like, bro. I think it was just that faith thing, you know, just like going out, being able to do that. So God blessed me with these people.
That's true. That's true. I think a lot of people don't understand that the face to face is the best way to meet people. Yeah, it still is. I get the internet, I get emails, I get DMs and all that to like work with people. Like that's how we got here. Yeah. But just in general, like to really be 100% on networking, bro. Like that meeting people, you going out in the club, people like just try to drink and like get drunk, turn and all that. It's cool, right? But you like, all right, I'm gonna do that, but also be like, hey, bro, like y'all, you do music, I'll shoot something for you. Yeah. And I know on the videography, photography side, if you really try to get out there, like, hey, bro, I'll do a photo shoot for you, for the dub, like for the free, off top, and then that's how you better rapport because you do real good. Then someone put some money behind it. Now you got a client. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, bro, like my first 2 months out here, I think I had like 2-3 clients. Like I was still putting my money towards going out of state for my other clients. Like I was in Cali and Arizona still working. Right. Really building up that portfolio. And then I was actually, you know Young Deji? Yeah. So I actually worked with Young Deji out in LA. Then we locked back in with Houston. And then you heard the brand Pimperelli, right? Yeah. So we're at Pimperelli. We're doing a video shoot. And then the dude from Pimperelli, the marketing guy, he's like, yo, bro, like we got Almighty J as one of our people coming in for the shoot. And I'm like, all right, cool. I know Almighty J because back in the day, YBN was big, bro.
Yeah, YBN. Yeah, I think, damn, I kind of hate what happened to him. But like, but
it's a whole situation.
It's business. It's business. That's all it was. Sure. It's business.
So yeah, he comes in and like I see him walk in. I see that big ass car. I was like, oh shit, that is Almighty J. You know what I'm saying? But I don't go straight to Almighty J. I see his manager. I'm like, that's the smart way. Go to the manager. Facts. Yo, I'm Marco. Let's chop it up. I'm like, and then before he leaves, bro, I ain't talked to him really. Just took his pictures. I'm like, nah, I gotta say something. I'm like, yo, bro, like you have a videographer? He's like, hell no, nah, can grab my manager's information. And then since then, bro, just working heavy with Almighty, Rap, Blood, and just really been going up from there, bro. That was just a big cosign, my first big cosign down there.
Yeah, and that just attests to you being in the right places at the right times. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Sometimes you can just be in the right places at the right time. First of all, I also got to say shout out to Young Deji. We did his interview like 3 years ago. It's time for a re-up.
Yep.
Hey, Deji, it's time for us to come fly out to LA, come talk to you again, man. You've been doing big things.
Man.
But
Shout out Young Deji for sure, man. I forgot to say that.
Deji, nah, you a cool dude.
Bro, great dude. I don't even know. He said he made that dance.
He did, the wall?
Yeah.
He definitely created that.
That's fire, bro. Because we was doing that in high school and I ain't even...
Bruh, so fun fact, because this is just conversation, bro. He made that dance, gotta be like 2012.
Yeah.
That's been a thing.
Yeah.
Like, that's been a thing down here, like jigging. They call it like jigging. Like the world calls it the whoa, but like we just call it like jigging. Because it's just a part of it. So like whenever that thing like got huge, that was just something like I remember we were doing in the college parties. He's from Southwest. So I'm from the north side of Houston. So it wasn't really huge on the north side, but we knew about it.
Yeah.
But that thing like grew and grew and grew over time. That's like a worldwide like phenomenon now.
Yeah.
So the fact that he did that, that's crazy. You got to give somebody his flowers. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that you worked with him is dope as well.
Yeah.
And so, you know, kind of moving to another grid now. So like you already been traveling and doing work.
Yeah.
But I know it's starting to get, you know, I don't want to say easier. Because, you know, we just talked about your schedule. Your schedule was kind of crazy before.
Yeah, bro.
But do you like the new traveling, new locations now and everything like that still? Because sometimes you can get burnt out.
Man, you can.
So, like, how's the traveling and working experience been?
So I think that's what helps me the most without burning out is traveling, bro. Because it's like everywhere I go, it's a different sound. It's a different place. It's a different mindset. So I say one of the craziest places I've been, though, has been like Puerto Rico and New York and Chicago. Very crazy experiences.
I got to hear about this work experience in Puerto Rico.
Man, that shit. I'm telling you, food different, people different, the culture there, bro, and the way of life. Like I remember we eating, bro, and like the food down here be fucking up your stomach, bro. And you go to somewhere else, you know, where they got different importers and you start feeling healthier, skin start clearing up. So I say that's why it's crazy.
You know what? That's... And I would say Arizona's technically West Coast to me.
Yeah.
But y'all food is way more healthier. It feels better when you eat out.
It's because it's Mexican food, bro. It's nothing but lettuce, protein, tortilla, tomato.
But see, we got that down here too, but also we got Tex-Mex.
No, y'all like everything fried, bro. It's crazy. I'm like, my heart whenever I go to Popeyes or something. You know what I'm saying? We really just got Mexican food out here. I really fuck with out here though because it's more cultural. You can get any different type of food you want out here. But I stay in third ward, so you know we got all the soul food.
Yeah. This is very true. Nah, that's actually crazy because like sometimes I'll be eating down here. I'll be like, damn, bro, I'm trying to lose weight, but this shit kind of hard. Even your grilled stuff got extra. Even your grilled food is fried.
Man, what? That shit is crazy,
bro. But nah, bro. But I think I like what you said, like, you know, the traveling, you know what I'm saying? Like, just experience those different things, those different cultures, those moments. I think that's one of those things that people don't really think about much when it comes to videography and photography is that, like, one, it's a hard grind.
Yeah.
Two, because now I think a lot of people are trying to dilute it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. If you know, because I've seen your videos, and I can say this to you because I've seen you direct, I've seen you shoot, and I see that you put concepts together. And for videographers, I like that. But I also see with videographers nowadays, like a lot of people are just like, if I know how to edit, I'm good. How do you feel about that sometimes? Like, are you a person that's like, I don't want to say you don't disrespect any other videographers because I don't do that either. But it's like, do you also like kind of tip your hat to like somebody that's like, okay, I can see you had a whole vision here instead of just like you made someone like face go into a watch and then like go back.
Like repeating the same effects and stuff without having like, to me, I say some of my biggest influences would be Diesel Films, Cole Bennett, you know, just because I feel like I'm a good combination. I'm gonna come with the concept, but I'm gonna use speed ramps, also involve like the street method, if that's what you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like a Jerry Productions as well, but
Jerry Productions.
Yeah. But I mean, those are some of my biggest influences, and the fact I got to work with them is even more amazing, bro. And like, I feel like working with all these other videographers like Teo, Pat Snaps, some of the big people from Texas, man. Like, I'm so grateful because it's helped me build and like, honestly, bro, you watch anime?
A little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a little rusty now.
A little rusty?
I'm a little rusty now. If you would have asked me when I was 15, I'd been on point.
So you watch Naruto though?
Yes.
Okay, you know Kakashi.
Yes.
So he's like the copycat one, bro. I'm not saying I'm a copycat, bro, but I'm very like visual learner. So if I see you do something, I'm like, bro, I know how you can do that now. So it's like, to me, with all these great videographers I work with, bro, I'm like, thank you, because now like you've taught me so much. So like I'm gonna introduce that to my game.
Now I gotta get this Cole Bennett story. So you been around Cole Bennett?
Bro, I haven't. That's actually the one I haven't, bro.
That's the
Soon.
one. I know. Okay.
You know what's crazy, bro? I had a DM, bro. I was like, yo, I'll work for you for free. Like, let me just be with, and I deleted it, bro, because I was just so like, no, that's stupid. But now, like, I've been around, I'm like, bro, I should have kept that for when I do work with Cole Bennett.
You know what though? We're gonna clip this up, and then you're gonna end up working with Cole Bennett, and we're gonna come back. Yeah, we're gonna come back to this moment.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure. Cause I've seen the stuff you done with Diesel. You know what I'm saying? You know, Diesel works with everybody. I know recently, I think his biggest video, I might not be on views, but I'm just saying, in like people wise, was gotta be this recent one with Glorilla and Cardi
Tomorrow
B.
too.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Nah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Nah. That one when I was kind of like, I've been seeing him a lot with like ESTG. So I thought old dude was from Louisville.
Yeah.
I thought he was from Louisville. I don't know.
From Atlanta.
He's from Atlanta. That makes a lot of sense. He already in the Mecca.
Bro, and I think he was actually like a rapper when he started, and then he moved to the camera work.
Yeah, but that gives him connections on like already in the mix with you people. I'm already in the mix in the industry, stuff like that. And bro, I don't think a lot of people understand how much money you can make in this videography, photography game. You can really be good.
I tell people all the time, I'm like, okay, you're a rapper, right? Pick up another skill, bro. Be a videographer, be a producer, be an engineer. Because that is really what's going to plug you in the industry even more. Because anyone can be like, yo, I'm a rapper, I make music. But like, what other skills can you bring to the game? Like you're a journalist, videographer, interview, podcast. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're multi-skilled. You're more likely to get picked. That makes your let's say your draft stock higher. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Nah, for sure. Nah, definitely. I think, but you know what's crazy? That kind of tugs on people's egos. And that's nowadays a lot of people got too much ego to like play a different role until they can be the star. But people don't understand, like, yo, you can go ahead and be like the assistant coach to a head coach and still make a great life for yourself. And then one day you might end up being a head coach. But you don't know that because everybody wants to be the guy, and then it ends up being a bunch of people that aren't the guy at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense or not.
No, it does. I think the biggest part of this game, bro, is playing your role. The thing is, someone's always gonna be better doing a certain job you do, and I think this year I've developed that even more. Because when I first got here, I was like, no, like that's insane. Like, how could someone just be one person doing it when it's like what really makes you better, bro, is having a team. That
team shit. Shout out to the TalentedOnes team, but man, when I talk about helps, I get more sleep.
More sleep, bro.
Look, and cause like what about to say, in this industry, a lot of people say you don't sleep. You're gonna burn out. You're gonna burn out. So, and also if you're good at delegating, like let's say you want to do like a short film, right? You can't be the only cinematographer.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? You can't be the only person that's on a camera. Especially let's say you're trying to direct it. Then you don't need to be on a camera at all. Then you gotta just delegate and stuff like that. It's different. It takes that teamwork. That's
the thing is, people don't get it, bro. Like you probably gonna lose maybe 100, 300, 400 bucks. But the thing is, it's gonna make your life easier, and you're gonna get better production.
You probably make that back tenfold too.
Tenfold, bro.
Man, yeah. Shout out to teams.
Man, shout out to teams.
shout out to teams.
Making our life easier.
Facts. You know what, Marcos, though? I got to ask you this question. So I asked everybody on TO this question. So I got to ask you this. I asked Cub this. I got to ask you this. So the biggest thing about our company that we always say is the motto is the journey greater than the destination. Yeah. That's the motto of it. But I always have to ask everybody which one do they prefer more, because, you know, your journey is interesting, man, from Arizona, from Tucson to be more specifically. More specific, my mama killed me with the grammar because she watched these interviews. You came out here to Houston, you know what I'm saying? Life made you come out here, you know what I'm saying? Came out here, walking to the gas station, the network, which is just absurd in third world.
Sometimes I even think, I'm like, what the fuck was I doing?
I'm asking what would you do, bro? but it worked out. Going to the club, networking, meeting with people, getting with the managers, having that hustle, that determination, that drive, man. Which one is more important? Because that's your journey. Yeah. And then you have your destination, your goals, being with the Cole Bennett's, being with the Diesels, being with these videographers, and being on their level one day because you're young. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're young in the game, man. So which one is more important to you? Is the journey or your destination?
That's honestly a great question, bro, because when I started this, like, I always understood that the journey was going to be more important than the destination. And I always look back at it, bro, because whenever I've got what I wanted or what I put my goal was, I was like, but am I happy yet? You know what I'm saying? But the real thing that makes me happy is, bro, like, man, I pushed myself or I put myself in an uncomfortable situation to get better. And to me, I think the journey is way more important than the destination. Sometimes I have to remind myself of that.
All right, so look. So we talked about your journey, talked about your destination. Off air, Mer, we talked about the fact that you don't like kolaches, which is crazy to me.
Bro, the most mid thing ever. I know I'm gonna get some backlash.
I think I'm only gonna get some backlash when I realized it's only a South thing.
Yeah.
So hold on, y'all not gonna hear this, but yo, do they have kolaches in Louisiana? Okay, so thanks. So it's a Southern thing. It's a Southern thing. I don't know if Atlanta has it, but I'm assuming so. So we're just gonna say the Bible Belt, the Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, all the way up to Georgia has kolaches. But when I realized the West Coast did not have kolaches, literally going out there when I realized LA didn't have them, I just thought it was just this place didn't have them. Yeah. Then when I realized Arizona didn't have them, where you from? Whenever I went out there, I said, bro, y'all are missing out on heaven.
Bro, that's crazy. Because to me, I'm like, just ain't it for me. I gotta hit the right spot. That's what it is.
Now, you did say y'all had that hot dog specialty thing.
Yeah, bro. We pride on ourselves on the Sonoran dog, bro. Bacon wrapped hot dog. Y'all kind of got something out here. I seen it by the HEB, but it just ain't hitting the same, bro. But we gotta go out to Arizona and try the Sonoran dog, bro.
Sonoran dog. Yeah. Now, if I go to Arizona, which I probably am gonna go back. No, I'm for sure going back there. Cause I already told you my experience out there was live.
Constant, all that shit, yeah.
Yeah, bro. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna try it. Now, if it's mid, I'm gonna give you a call.
You gonna give me a call, and then I'm like, yo, I gotta get you the right Sonoran spot. You gotta give me the right kolache spot.
There we go. That's a bit. That's a bit. Yeah. Nah, but we could talk about food. We could talk about life, all that. You a cool dude, bro. Cool ass dude. We locked in now. Yeah. And so, but we gotta get these people your social media because we gotta make sure people get you more money. Yep. You know what I'm saying? It's dope. It's tax season. You get some money back. All artists out there, all creatives, content creators. There's a lot of y'all, all food review people that don't know really how to shoot and need someone to shoot your videos. But my guy right here is cold. Man, appreciate you. Book with him.
Man, make sure y'all get your interview and podcast. Anything with my boy Journalism. Big over here.
Hey, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, you got to let them know your social media, man.
Man, y'all can follow me at Locos Films. Don't get me confused with Marco Films. That's my boy. But Marco Locos Films, tongue twister. I appreciate you guys for everything, man. Appreciate my boy right here.
I appreciate that. And so look here, guys. We're going to focus right here. We're going to look here eye to eye. Look at eye to eye camera. Make sure y'all following me at King_J Shep. And I'm not even going to say this. I'm gonna do it like this. Business page, boom. Website, boom. Subscribe, boom. But nah, that website is really important, man. We've finally gotten our website up. Y'all can go cop your hoodies, cop the merchandise. All of our latest interviews will be on the website. You can check out the whole TO team from myself, from like TO, the videographers we have, the photographers we have. We have an amazing staff. Just an appreciation of them. It's on the page as well. We have the freestyles on there. We have old interviews, new interviews, and it just looks so nice, man. Shout out to my boy Alex who helped us design our website, man. And just go tap into us, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to us. Make sure y'all go follow us and subscribe to us on all streaming platforms as well. We are taking over the market, man. I'm just letting y'all know this is going to be a great year, and we want y'all to be a part of the journey because it's greater than the destination. Oh, you like that plug?
Man, what?
Come on now.
Man, that's cold.
We out.